Hello, I just got out of training for a job, 2 jobs to replace a job. The reason why I am giving up on this other work is because of my last flare-up. As I said before, I lost my eyesight, amongst many other things. So I was I have a certification from the doctor of incapacitation from the date I left work until the date I came back. In fact, I actually came back to work early. I wanted to touch on the subject of insurance, just a little bit, what's happened to me. Obviously, I'm not an insurance specialist, I'm not a doctor, once again, but this is my personal, what's happened to me, honestly, and it's horrendous. So, for whatever it's worth, maybe you can get some help out of this information or... Anyways, so this last round with this company, I chose to work with a corporation because I figured that I would have good health insurance, A. B, it's what's called an umbrella policy, so they can't look into your medical history. They're supposedly supposed to be non-discriminative. So I went into work for them for those purposes, and I had this last episode where I was incapacitated and did everything 100% the way that they asked it. I had never been on medical leave before. And so I had a certification of incapacitation through my doctor, had MRI, had a neurologist look at me. The neurologist saw what was going on with my eyes, recorded it. It was, visual. They could see the symptom. So there was no that I'm verbally saying that I have this problem. It was literally apparent. I had problems walking. I couldn't even look at my own feet. I couldn't look in the refrigerator. I had to fly out to get care, to actually be cared for. I went from being independent, live on my, do things on my own, to having to be flown out and being taken care of by family members while going through treatment. Came back to work, was told by the HR department that I was in bad standing with the company, so right off the bat I was worried if I was going to have my job. Was denied my medical leave pay at a certain point because they said that my doctor's requirement was quote unquote a note, so they needed my medical records to back the note. Right now I'm denied for my medical leave payout, which I will, I'll continue to fight for that because that's my legal right. Anyways, HR had claimed that I was in bad standing, so I almost lost my eyesight, did everything the right way with the company, came back early, and was given some static from management, I would assume, because they were told that I was in bad standing, so they probably thought I didn't have a real claim. So now I'm up against losing my vision, and making a recovery, which is incredible. I couldn't be more thankful for that. To returning to work early, and now having these attitudes towards me for the medical leave, because HR dropped the ball, obviously. Something happened. Well, what had happened is, okay, so the insurance company, there's an insurance company that backs the company. It's the company itself for the medical leave to pay. And you're supposed to get paid a percentage of your wage while you're on medical leave. And then there's the insurance company that insures you for medical. That was great. That's why I joined the company. Where it went wrong was the one that was in charge of my pay while I was on medical leave. And they were trying to dispute the claim because obviously they're an insurance company and they're there to, question things and make sure that it's legitimate. And I provided everything to them, and in a timely manner that they had asked for. And anyways, while that was up in the air, my HR department took that as my claim wasn't settled, so they told me I was in bad standing, which was wrong. And then later on went on to tell me that they had never said that. They told my management that, and then turned around and denied the whole thing. So, yeah, I know what it sounds like, which is a legal battle. But I have to survive. So I'm up against a disease that's not recognized. I can't get Social Security because it's not recognized, but yet, if I am an independent contractor, or I own my own business and I need to be insured outside of an umbrella policy, I will most likely get denied because they will consider it a pre-existing condition. Here's the thing that's crazy to me. My disease, supposedly, amongst the medical community, the majority, doesn't exist. How can I be denied for a pre-existing condition through insurance if it doesn't exist? So that's my personal story, just the tip of the iceberg with what I've been through. I'm pretty much an expert in it now, unfortunately. And that's the beginning of my story of some of the issues I've been facing with coverage with this disease. And your right to get treatment and your right to fight for your life. The odds are constantly against me, and these companies make it even more so. And if you have cancer, or if you're pregnant and you have a baby, or if you have some other medical condition that's recognized, you get treatment, you get treated correctly. With mine, it's so convoluted, and I understand that people don't get it. I understand that it sounds insane that this can happen to a normal person that, let's say, is in HR or to management or someone like that, but that's not your call to make. What your call to make is the data, the proof. I have proof of what happened to me. I have the data of what happened to me. That's not anyone's call to make, whether or not they believe something just because I look good now, that I look fine now. It's incredible. It is absolutely, unbelievably incredible that I'm back to normal. I didn't think I was going to be. So, yeah, anyways, I just wanted to share that one with you. It's something I'm going through currently, and hopefully we will get this, I will get this figured out. But that's just the beginning of the insurance problems, and I'll touch on it more. And like I said again, for anyone out there that may be looking at this for legal standards or may have the audacity to get upset about it because they work in the insurance field or whatever, this is my story. This is what happened to me. You can't take that from me. You can't be upset with me about that. And you know what? It's happening to all the others out there that are dealing with late-term Lymes, because it's not recognized, because there is no answer. So, something's got to give. Anyways, have a good day. That was it for today. Bye.